How to build a simple balance sheet using C#.NET Excel APIs. Document Solutions for Excel is a high-speed Excel API library to create, load, edit, and save Excel spreadsheets for .NET, Java, Xamarin, and other cross-platform applications. It is an interface-based API library that follows the Excel object model. It allows you to import, calculate, query, generate, and export any spreadsheet scenario. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to create a simple balance sheet document using C#.NET and DsExcel. This is the sample document that we will be creating for this tutorial. Let's get started. In Visual Studio 2022, select to create a new project. You can choose a project template based on your business needs. For this tutorial, we are creating a console application. Click Next to provide the project a name and sample location. Next, select the target framework. For this tutorial, we are using .NET 7. Click Create to create and load the console application in Visual Studio. Now open NuGet Package Manager to add the Grape City Document Excel package to the project. Document Solutions for Excel was previously known as Grape City Documents. Currently, our package remains under the previous name. Then click to open and edit the program.cs file. Remove the existing sample code and begin by importing the required packages, which are System, System.Drawing, grapecity.document.excel, grapecity.document.excel.drawing. Now, add a namespace block to contain the program class. Let's name this grapecity.documents.balancesheetsample. To this namespace, add a program class containing a static main method with void return type. This completes the basic structure of the application. Let's now create the balance sheet Excel document using DsExcel API. Begin with creating an instance of Workbook class. Then, get the sheet from the workbook to create the document. By default, a workbook is created with one empty sheet. Get the sheet at index 0 from the workbook's worksheet collection. Store it in a variable to use further in the code. Give it a unique name. We have set it to Balance Sheet. Now, a balance sheet document typically consists of a document header and footer, with assets and liabilities sections in side-by-side columns. Generally, the details sections under Assets and Liabilities have similar formatting, but you can choose to have it formatted the way that best suits the business needs. We'll keep it simple for this video tutorial and have the same format for these two sections. Let's begin by adding the document header and footer. It includes a green band, a logo in the header, document creation date, and document title and footer. DsExcel supports operation on a discrete, non-continuous range of cells using comma-separated cells in the iRange provider interface. We are using it to set the background color for a green band in the header and footer. Then adjust the header row height using row height property with iRange interface. Now, add the logo using Add Picture method with the iShape interface at a specified position. However, by default, images in Excel are configured to move and resize with the cells. So, to set them at a specified location, we should set them free using the placement.freefloating setting. Now add the document creation date. Use Excel function today as a value to the formula property with iRange interface. Configure it to a desired display format using the number format property with the iRange interface. Because dates in Excel are default aligned to the right, set the horizontal alignment to the left using the horizontal alignment.left enum. To wrap up this section, configure the text, background color, font, and row height of the document title and footer similar to the sections above. Let's now design the details section that includes a section header, a section footer, a details section with subheader, footer, and data fields consisting of a label column and a value column. Configure the section headers similar to how we configured the document title for font, color, and row height. In the details section, you can see that the cells have the same appearance, so to save time in formatting each of them individually, we will be creating styles for them using the workbook.styles setting. For this document, we require 3 kinds of styles, one for the header and others for the details and the footer. Add 3 styles to the workbook and configure them for respective appearance settings, which are font, border, and background color. Now, let's add the first section to the details, which is the current assets. Begin by adding the data to respective cells using the iRange.value property. In the footer, use the iRange.formula property to add an Excel formula such as sum, which is used in this document. Finally, style the respective sections by setting the defined styles to the iRange.style property. Repeat the same steps for other sections in the document. Now, configure the section footer. Add label values. Set a formula using the sum function on discrete cell values to calculate the section totals. Finally, style for font, background color, and row height. The balance sheet document is nearly ready. Let's give it some final touches for the following. Number format to display the amount in dollar and indent labels. Adjust column widths and row heights to fit the text. Text vertical alignment and document font name. Finally, hide document grid lines. To set the number format, use the iRange.numberFormat property. It accepts a string corresponding to the Excel format pattern. For more details on number format, check out the blog article in the link provided. Configure column widths using the iRange.columnWidth setting. It accepts number values in points. Configure row height for detail sections using row height property with iRange interface. Set font name and vertical alignment for all the cell ranges used in the document using the font and vertical alignment settings with the workbook's used range property. Turn off grid lines using the worksheet view's display grid lines setting. Finally, save the workbook using the save method. Run the sample to generate the desired balance sheet document. Thanks for watching. For more videos and tutorials, visit developer.messius.com/document-solutions/dot-net-excel-API.